Hello everyone, my name is Mr. M. Today we are going to define and identify quadratic function. Let's go straight to the intro activity. What I want you to do is to complete the chart below. So be sure to pause your video while you're doing it. And then once you're done, come back so that you can check your answer. Alright, let's check your answer. C. So basically this is your A, your B, and your C. Here we go. I hope everybody will get this right. What is our A? A is positive 4, huh? Why is that? Let's take a look at the first three. If you notice, the value of A, or A is actually the coefficient of x squared. Take a look. This is x squared. The coefficient is positive 2. X squared, positive 3. This is x squared, that's negative 9. So it's not always the beginning number. When we say A, that's the coefficient of x squared, which in this case is positive 4. How about B? It's negative 5. B is the coefficient of x. X right there, so it's negative 5. X here is negative 7 is next to x, so yeah, so x has a coefficient of 1, positive 1, and here the coefficient of x is negative 5. The value of C is 0. Let's take a look. Let's break it down. C is just a number. It has no coefficient. No, literal coefficient, I should say. So this is positive 1, that's negative 3. So this is a variable, it's not a constant. This has x squared, so 4 is not a constant either. So the value of C is 0. How about the last one? Okay, so this is positive 1, huh? 1 right there. As I had mentioned earlier, if you don't see anything in front of a variable, it doesn't mean it's not 0. It doesn't mean it's 0, it's positive 1, I should say. Alright, now how about B? There's no x to the first power, so it's 0. How about the C? Is there a constant? No, so it's 0 as well. I hope you got this all correct. Now let's go to the keyword. Quadratic function is of the form y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. Or you can write this equation in this form. F of x equals ax squared plus bx plus c. This is not read as f parentheses x, okay? It's f of x. And that is the same as y. That's another way of writing a function. Now, it says here where a, b, and c are real numbers and a is not equal to 0. So let's break it down a bit. This part it's a constant term. How about this one? This is what you call linear term. Why linear term? Because the exponent of the variable x is 1. How about the first term here? It's called quadratic term. Why quadratic? Because the exponent of the variable is 2. Why a cannot be equal to 0? If a is 0, right here, this is 0. So what is x? 0x squared. This won't exist anymore. So therefore, what kind of function is left? You have linear term and constant term only. So quadratic term is gone if a is 0. So therefore, it's not quadratic anymore. So what is the key concept behind this? The highest exponent or the power of the independent variable x is 2. So what I want you to do is to pause your video and determine which of this is not or are not quadratic functions. Let's go. Alright, welcome back. Let's check your answer. So let's have the first one. I c squared and a is not equal to 0. However, you have a term that has an exponent of 3. So the highest exponent of this function is 3. So therefore, it's not a quadratic. F of x is equal to 5 to the second power minus x plus 1. IC to the second power, but is that a quadratic? Again, going back to the key concept, it should be the highest exponent of what? The independent variable x. Not, in this case, the base of exponent 2 is 5, not the variable x. So this is not a quadratic function. How about this? I don't see a square or to the second power. Is that a quadratic function? Let's see. If you notice, we have a parenthesis next to 7x. That means we need to distribute 7x. 7x times x, 7x squared, right? 7x times negative 2, that's negative 14x. Now, can we say that this is quadratic? And in this case, so the highest exponent is 2, and the value of a is not 0. In this case, it's 7. So yes, this is a quadratic function. How about this one? IC to the second power. So is that quadratic? Let's see. So we distribute that. 2x times x is 2x squared. 2x times negative 4, that's negative 8. Then we keep this, minus 2x plus 1, right? So y equals, what do we do next? We combine like terms. We combine this with this. So 2x squared minus 2x squared, they cancel each other out. So it's 0. So what happens here? Negative 8 plus 1, that's negative 7. Is that a quadratic function? No. It's easy, right? So thank you for watching and learning with me. Be sure to click the links below for additional resources. And do not forget to subscribe and share this video. Please take care of yourself and each other.